How to book cheap flights. Now, who doesn't love getting a great deal on flights? Whether you're planning a vacation, a business trip, or a quick gateway, finding cheap flights can save you hundreds of dollars. But airline pricing can be unpredictable, and knowing the best tricks to book cheap flights is key. In this video, I'll walk you through proven strategies for finding the cheapest flights possible. We'll cover the best time to book, how to use flight comparison tools, hidden airline fees, hacks for avoiding high prices, and more. By the end of the video, you'll know exactly how to consistently find and book cheap flights every time. Now, first things first, let's talk about on being flexible with the travel dates. One of the biggest factors in flight pricing is demand. Now, if you can fly on less popular days, you'll often get much lower prices. Now, simply with this trick, you want to avoid peak travel times like weekends, holidays, and school vacation periods. Now, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Saturdays are often the cheapest days to fly. You want to use tools like Google Flights, Price Calendar to find the cheapest days in a month. Now, as a pro tip, sometimes flying a day earlier or later can save you hundreds of dollars. From there, let's talk about the best flight search engines. Now, not all flight search engines shows the same price. Some doesn't include budget airlines and others add hidden fees. And so the first tool on this list is going to be Google Flights. This is best for comparing prices across multiple airlines. The second is going to be Skyscanner. This is great for finding the cheapest months to fly. The third one is going to be Momondo. It shows hidden deals that some sites don't display. We also have Hopper. It uses AI predictions to tell you if prices will go down or up. And lastly, we have Kiwi. Now, it helps find alternative routes with cheaper tickets. Now, as a pro tip, always compare prices across multiple search engines before booking. And from there, we can then book at the right time. Timing is everything when it comes to booking cheap flights. Now, the best time to book for domestic flights is going to be 1 to 3 months in advance. The best time to book international flights is going to be 2 to 6 months in advance. You want to avoid last-minute booking as airline usually raise pricing close to the departure. Now, as a pro tip, prices drop midweek between Tuesdays or Wednesday, so try booking flights on this day. From there, we can then go ahead and take advantage of budget airlines. Low-cost airlines offer significant savings, but you need to be aware of extra fees. Now, popular budget airlines include Southwest, Spirit, Frontier, and Allegiant for US. For Europe, it's going to be Ryanair, EasyJet, and Wizz Air. And lastly, for Asia, it's going to be AirAsia, Scoot, and lastly, Cebu Pacific. Now, you want to watch out for budget airlines often charge extra for the checked baggage. You want to go ahead and also check your seat selection and even carry on bags. From there, we can use flight alerts to track prices. Flight prices fluctuate daily, so tracking them is key. You want to set price alerts on Google Flights, Skyscanner, and Kayak. When the prices drop, book immediately before they go back up. You want to use Hopper to predict when fares will be at their lowest. Now, as a pro tip, if you see a great deal, book it ASAP. Prices will jump within hours, as people tend to book these flights. From there, we then want to consider nearby airports. Flying into a nearby airport can sometimes be much cheaper than your primary destination. If you're flying to New York, check flights into Newark, EWR instead of JFK. If traveling to London, you want to compare Heathrow, Gatwick, and Luton. If heading over to Los Angeles, you want to compare LAX, Burbank, or Ontario. Now, you want to use Google Flights Nearby Airports feature to check alternative options. And from there, let's talk about on using airline travel miles and points. If you travel often, consider signing up for a frequent flyer program or travel rewards credit card. You can then earn airline miles through credit cards like the Chase Sapphire Preferred, Capital One Venture, or American Express Platinum. You can then go ahead and redeem your miles for free flights or upgrades. Many airlines allow points transfers to partner airlines for better deals. Now, as a tip, even if you don't fly often, some credit cards offer massive sign-up bonuses worth multiple free flights, like the Chase Sapphire Preferred. By spending $4,000 in the first 4 months, you will basically get a massive sign-up bonus around $1,000. From there, we want to avoid extra airline fees. Now, hidden fees can increase your ticket price without you realizing it. Now, we then want to check the baggage fees. Check your carry-on and checked luggage policies before booking. You want to go ahead and check the seat selection fees. Some airlines charge extra for preferred seats. And lastly, you want to check the change and cancellation fee. Be sure to check the airline policies before booking. Now, some credit cards offer free checked bags when booking with their airline partners. We can also try to book one-way tickets instead of round trips. Sometimes booking two separate one-way flights is cheaper than a round-way ticket. Search for one-way flights on different airlines. You want to check for open jaw tickets. Basically, it's flying into one city and out of another. You want to mix and match airlines to get the best deals on your routes. Then you want to use a VPN to get cheaper deals. Did you know airlines sometimes change different prices based on your location? You want to use a VPN to change your location and compare prices from different countries. Sometimes booking flights in a local currency is cheaper than USD. You want to try setting your location to India or Mexico when booking international flights to get cheaper flights on some airlines. And then you want to go ahead and check your airline mistakes and fares and flash sales. Now, airlines sometimes make pricing mistakes, offering super cheap deals. Websites like Secret Flying, Scoot's Cheap Flights, and Airfare Watchdog track mistakes fares. You want to go ahead and track the flash sales that can slash ticket prices by 50% or more. If you found a mistake fare, book it immediately. Airlines may correct it within hours. And so, now that you have all of the tools and strategies to book cheap flights at the lowest possible prices, then you want to be flexible with your travel dates. You want to use the right flight search engine. You want to set price alerts and track deals. You want to avoid hidden fees and baggage charges. And lastly, you want to use a VPN and consider alternative airports. Now, by following these steps, you can save hundreds of dollars on flights and travel more often for less. And if this video has been helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and follow us for similar content like this one. As always, thanks for watching.